Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good night. I wanted to, I guess, do a pretty lo-fi poetry performance for you. Just make a little video, because I've been chock full of ideas recently. I didn't want to do like a lot of editing or anything. I figured I'd just record myself performing, kind of choose a general theme, maybe give it a name, and treat it like a live performance. Don't do takes or nothing. See, I've been recording this album, and you of an album of poetry, and you like record a bunch of takes, and it takes a lot of time to even record one poem. And I've been on stage before, and it's been a lot of fun. So I figured I'd just perform some poetry for you. It's a pretty negative set. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm kind of in a less than positive mood today. I'm gonna I'm calling the poems the set of poems. I hate it here. Yeah, but that's one of my ideas, so I figured I'll do something about it. So yeah, I'm just gonna perform. I only have a couple memorized, so I'm just gonna look for my phone. Just gonna treat it like a little live performance. Maybe get some tea, get something cozy, a blanket, and yeah, gonna perform. Okay. So this one I actually just wrote like yesterday, or maybe like the day before, like pretty pretty recently. Um it was just about actually, it speaks for itself. Okay. This one's called New Religion. A newborn parking lot, already filled and caked with grime, birthed by demand and ripped straight from the bleeding gut of the earth. Its 6-story presence in the skyline feels inevitable, like a ball, rolling, 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 until it's gone. Once we had generations building temples reaching for the sky. And while I'm glad to hear that's done, I'm not so sure I'm happy with what came next. Forget Sundays. Our 9-hour worship sessions are 5 days a week. And the traffic jams in the street, the concrete beneath our feet. A loud bell rings. More, more, more. Yeah, positive stuff. um, yeah, this one I wrote after somebody used the wrong pronouns for me and did it kind of, it wasn't intentional, but it just hurt a lot. Vertigo. The spinning head realization that something's wrong, deeply wrong. Overturn this life churns out another boy, another girl, cracked, choked, and croaked. Another day, another word, quiet like bullets and screaming like whispers that you heard from across the room. This feels like falling, with no hope to ever land. This one's called The String Bean Puppet Show. Slushy ramen guts with Adult Swim on the glass, grasping to your loneliness with every swig you gasp. Pacing to and fro, you're locked inside a cage, facing down loneliness, hushed secrets between us. Sinking slimy ruts with bottles on the rise, such pedigree, such genius, a tower to the sky. String bean puppet show, served with a side of rib. Climbing to the top, finally, you can live. This is another one. This one, I moved into a house recently, a couple months ago, and I live right next to the interstate and very busy roads. And so this is kind of me in a negative mood about the sound because I'm autistic and these things do affect me. So yeah, I'm just performing. See, no edits or nothing. So if my mind goes off track. But yeah, anyways, I'll just cut to the chase. There's no ignoring that sound, that feeling, straining to find any meaning as if it isn't already what you knew. The cold isolation of city life, echoing over a cold concrete husk that we call home. It goes by many names like variants of a disease, I-5, Lancaster, Market, paved down below. Do we remember the quiet time long ago, before the dirt made room for the rock that screams? The sound by which we greet our new life, and the exit sign by the door. When I'm gone, don't bother weeping. It'll cry for me and you. This one is also the same vein. I really fucking hate these roads. It's called Hostile Infrastructure. In parentheses, the joys of the 21st century. I hate it here. Wall of flesh, screeching bone, torn out ligament, no way home. You'll have to guess about what this one means. The feelings are fleeting, but the whole is not, and many moons have washed away trying to clean the rot. Atrophy, a soul set aside. Atrophy, a soul set aside, locked away where only grief may reside. And like a clock, I hear it tick, anxiously awaiting that final click. Okay, here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. The ligament. Oh, fuck, that is not a good way to start this poem. The ligaments grow cold, stiff, until what binds me can no longer hold. My eyes grasp out to a ceiling that cannot care. I'm trapped in place and it's all that's there. Stuck in between the lands of the living and the end. So, this next poem is kind of in the same vein about me hating the world that we built in the 21st century. Something, somewhere, it's called. The concrete monolith, built for the bottom line, burdened by its own practicality, protected and watched as if it's sacred. A temple to the damned, a temple for you and me. You know, I'm just realizing that it's weird because I've written a lot of poems now, and I can see when there are constant themes. And one of my constant themes, which was not intentional, but is comparing this kind of depressing infrastructure, whether it be parking lots, busy streets, or warehouses, to churches, to temples. Because in a lot of ways, to me, it feels sort of like we're worshiping the dollar bill. You know, we're worshiping profit. And, you know, they talk about the separation of church and state. And, you know, so you got to be more secular. It's a secular way of worshiping, I think. But, yeah. Here's one about a stillborn baby. I hate it here. Death. The first breath. A still winter, a still birth. Despite all the nutrients your mother could provide, you received none and are fated to die. You will not know spring, nor the sounds of a bird. You do not know chaos. You don't know peace. Forever a symbol, but never your own. I wrote this one while listening to Chopin while walking away from a bus stop. It has nothing to do with either of those things. I'm just telling you about the context. So we waltz over the broken glass shard dreams of our parents, glimmering in the sodium vapors of stars we'll never see. This one's a trans-related one. You know, but I'm cis though, so... Why is it the first place my eyes go? As if I can't let myself forget phantom pain, my rotted off life. A single touch might save my soul. But what is a droplet to water? I sit alone, surrounding me. A flame ready to barter. And that's I hate it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I hope you're not hearing that vacuum right now.